Hi, living in Boulder vlog for October 21st, 2019, Monday, 6 p.m. I didn't do my vlog earlier this morning when I went to sleep because I was too tired and not motivated to do it. So I laid down and had a nice nap. Yeah, and then I think my mom called me, was reminding me to come over there. She wanted me to go and help her with some stuff. But I think she actually said to go over there, yeah, to feed me. That was the main reason. So I went over there and she had this great meal. It's like chicken and toast and beet soup and salad and yeah, all kinds of stuff. Potato, sweet potato. And then she had me do the dishes and sweep the back porch, but wanted me to do a lot more. So I had to come home early because it was cold and I didn't go there with enough clothes. I rode my bike down there, so I'll see if I can go there earlier. I was just tired. I think I was working until 9 in the morning, and then I got up at like 3, so it's like 6. Oh yeah, because you need 8 hours of sleep. So yeah, I was kind of groggy, and then I came back here and I was working. Not really that long, but yeah, I was working on my timeline. So yesterday, I mean, not my timeline, my U.S. law code. So yesterday in U.S. law code, day before yesterday, it took me forever to get through Title II Congress, and then so I got daunted. I was like, oh, how many long time finish this? But then I looked at the files. I went into the files where they're in and the folder where they're in, and had them organized biggest to smallest, and that was the biggest one by far at 6.9 megabytes. Yeah, so it was like the biggest page I remember seeing. So that's why it took forever. And the other ones are smaller. Like the next biggest, I think, is only 2 megabytes. So and then you have 1.9, 1.8, 1.6, 1.5, 1.3, whatever. So right now I'm working on a pretty big one, like 1.4 or something, the sixth biggest. Title 5. Can't remember, but yeah. It's going to be interesting to rainbow crystallize the U.S. law code because it's one thing about the rainbow crystal. One feature that it has that other languages don't have is it can illustrate the ratio of chapters. Because sometimes, father chapters are super little and then you have super big ones and little and big. Sometimes child chapters are super long. And when you look at the rainbow crystal, you can see how big the long ones, the child ones are compared to the parent ones, and how big each of the different parent ones, sibling ones are compared to each other, and gives you an idea of the layout of the text, of the whole overall, picture of it. So the law code is the most intricate book that I'm going to have. And I think the most number of pages, but it's broken up into 53 different pages. So, but some of the big one is 6.9 megabytes. It's freaking huge. I don't know if there's any. I think the biggest book I remember on my website is only like 3 megabytes or something, but I don't know. So I like to gravitate towards the easiest thing. So the easiest thing for me right now, because I'm on a roll with it, I guess, mainly, is I'm going through all of the titles, and I'm still on Title 5, but it's a big one, and I don't think I'm that far from the end of it. And that's got a really strange shape, by the way. It only has, on the first menu, it only has 5 chapters, but within those 5 chapters, those little 5 chapters are broken up into little mini chapters that go on for freaking ever. So that's an example of kind of like a lopsided book. So it'll be interesting to see how it lays out on the book, but with my design. But I think I'm almost done, and then I'll power through that. And I mean, I don't know how intricate and big these other ones are until I look at them, but based on the clip that I was going yesterday, I mean, I powered through the biggest one, 6.9 megabytes in one day, and then I powered through the other ones toward the end of the day. And I also yesterday spent a lot of the day doing some more work on the main page of the law code, because I never batch edited the links into the menu, the first level menu. I kind of spaced out and manually did it for the first couple, and one of them was like 129. Before I was like, oh shit, you can batch edit it. I hate it when I do that. But yeah, so I haven't really gotten started yet. I'm totally nocturnalized, but today, yesterday was encouraging. Today, if I power all through the night, and who knows, maybe into tomorrow. I'm so nocturnalized. I mean, I'm getting started as it's getting dark, sort of. So I'll probably be able to work all night and then all day tomorrow, and then get to sleep tomorrow night. This is going to be the day. Tomorrow, I predict, is going to be the day where I flip back into diurnalism. But so today, this push today, I think I have a good feeling. I think I could get pretty far. Like I'll finish 5, and then I'll probably do. I don't know how big the other ones are, and I'm not looking at the page right now, but I'm thinking if there, I could get through 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9, 10, who knows, all the way to 10 in one day. So I was figuring maybe in a week, by this Sunday, which will be my week anniversary of this project, I'll be done with creating the anchors for the whole body. And then at that point, I'll be ready to build the second menu. And then, of course, and then after all the links are done, then all I have to do is paste in the body, the actual text for most of it. I don't know how many titles I actually put the text in, because I think I'm on title 5 and there's still text, or maybe there's not. I can't remember, but that's the final step. But the thing about that is it's totally easy. If I already built the whole thing, and the links and all the hard stuff, and all I have to do now is copy and paste the text from the titles of the site. Like that means I could like totally space out and or lend my brain power to listening to books and Wikipedia articles and learning and stuff, because kind of haven't really wanted to do that the last few days, because I just didn't want to screw this up. It's kind of complicated, and I hope I got it right. But yeah. So yeah, not really listening to that much, I guess. It's interesting watching this whole Trump thing going down. I'm just watching people talk trash about Trump, and watching Trump rallies and Trump talking. Trump's going off the deep end. It's fucking surreal. We're in a parallel universe. So, so if we're in a parallel universe, take advantage of it and out crazy Trump in your own crazy way. So what I'm going to do is just keep going, and I bet you in this crazy world we're in, I'll actually be able to finish everything that I started within a few 4 or 5 years more. Okay, enough talking. Talk to you tomorrow.